Hello, YouTube. I was trying to upload my Facebook video on here, and it wouldn't allow me to upload it. So I said, well, I just made a live on Facebook. I said, well, I might have to go live on go live. So let me see how many people would tune in if they want to have good credit and a little income to get rich or richer, however way you want to phrase it, right? So you're a YouTuber, you know a lot of messages, videos uh, about banks are in debt and fiat money, and the roosters have come home to crow because now the government is in debt, and banks will not be able to lend money. So even if you have good credit, right, would it really help you any during this financial crisis? And the answer is, yeah, it's really started, Captain. It's really started. Financial crisis is here. 5,600, over 5,600 retail stores are closing. $1.5 trillion in student loan debt. Millennial can't afford taking out student loan debts, and these jobs are they're not getting jobs to pay it back. 90 days, 3 months delinquent on automobiles, right? Because automobiles are easier to repo now, have new tracking technology. Um, it's here. The government is so much in debt that they can't bail out like they did in 2008 during the Obama administration, because hey, they're in debt, right? Uh, FedEx, big companies, GM, Chrysler, laying out thousands. FedEx talking about the global economy and how it's affecting their freight, where it's the tariff, trade war. So it's here. We're not waiting. We're not predicting housing markets are even down. So many people want to know, well, why would I need good credit, right? The banks won't be able to lend money to create this debt that we're in, or that a lot of people are in society. I won't say we, but what's the point, right? Well, the point is that banks will lend money, will just be to the limited, select few of the population and world that has the qualified credit, right? Which, for example, African Americans, the average African American credit score is a 620, right? So they will lend, and on top of that, credit unions will lend. They thrive during a financial crisis. Credit unions thrive, and people often think that credit unions is the same as banks. It's not true. Banks have investors and shareholders, right? Um, Credit union have members, totally different loaning standards, totally different ability, right? My highest credit limit credit card, for example. Thank you so much, Mr. Walton. I need to be more live on YouTube. Need to get YouTube live more, right? I didn't read it all, but he said he bumped his scores up at 734. So you might want to connect with me if you want to get into business credit. Whether you're a trucker, you want to invest in real estate, or you want to invest in gold or silver, connect with me, right? Because I'm working, my website is under development now, but I'm offering now business credit services. Um, I tell people all the time, credit card, wow, thank you. It's 2 letters, appreciate that. Um, Credit cards and bills are not the same. They're not synonymous, meaning that, trying to get this right, when you pay a bill, water bill, your electrical bill, your mortgage bill, your vehicle note, right? That's money you spend out. You don't get that money back. You don't recuperate that money. That's the definition of a bill. When you pay revolving debts like credit card, it revolves, it recycles. You put money out, and as long as you don't take Dave Ramsey's advice of closing your credit cards, once you learn how to use them in a healthy way, thank you, Captain Ahab, because these comments are coming and going. Thank you so much. Uh, in a healthy way, that money that you send out to pay them down, it recycles back to you. You can reuse it, recycle, rinse, repeat. Uh, yeah. Now you can use Experian 2019. You can add your bills and utilities. I only recommend that if you're paying them on time. You're late, that strategy won't work for you. And so I'm helping people get these high credit lines, right? So they can start using money to make money and not just knowing how to make money, right? Use lines of credit, use credit card, use OPM, other people's money to make money. Do you know credit cards come with convenience checks and balance transfers? 0% City Card, Chase, all of them. How many credit cards should you have? The ones you can healthy manage. I have on a personal about 10. I'm building my business credit. I have 5, right? However many you can handle in a responsible way. It's kind of like asking me, we're going out. How many drinks should I have? However many drinks you can handle in a healthy way and drive responsibly. And Bill, if you can't have one drink, don't take one, right? If your limit is 3 and you can drive yourself back home and be safe, then get your 3 and be done for the night, right? Some people might can do 7 drinks. I don't know. I'm not on that 7 level, but that's how it works with credit cards. You have offers, 0% interest rate, for example. Okay, so hey, what are your goals? If you want to be an 805 at the summer, because a lot of people in the summer talk about they want to lose weight. So I want to lose 10 pounds, 50 pounds, which is good. You know, health is wealth too. I haven't heard many people say, I want this number by the summer. So when you hit the 805, because I'm over the 800 number now, what would you like to do with it? What's your goals? Right? What do you want to do? Let me know. So it's called velocity banking concept. Use those credit cards, especially when you get low interest rate to pay. 725 is great to buy a home. Yeah, it's great. All right, well, get with me on business credit, right? Business credit, you have to make sure you don't have any charge-off collection, recent late payments, no inquiries over 6 months, no more than 6 inquiries within the last 6 months. That's also for buying a home. You have more than 6 inquiries, 6 pulls or inquiries, right? But tomato, that will automatically disqualify you for business credit and a home. So, velocity banking, if you have 0% interest rate on those credit cards, it's a great strategy to use if you have a mortgage too, to take those credit cards, 0% or very low interest rate offers that usually last from 6 months to a year, and take that money, get a deposit to your checking account, and then call your mortgage lender, right? And tell them I want $5,000, $10,000 applied toward the principal of the balance of my home. So that's a whole different lesson for another day. But it all goes into the difference between amortization, interest, which is what installment loans, like vehicle and mortgages offer, and simple interest, which is what credit cards offer, right? Revolving debt. Storm, I can get those inquiries out. And if you're already above a 720 and you don't have any, can I answer that, Vincent? You're already above that 720 credit score, and I don't think you need Storm to get those inquiries out. Then let me know. It can only be, you only need the inquiries within the last 2 years deleted, the ones older than that, not affecting your score, and the ones that are non-account holding, meaning you did not get approved for. I have a special going on now. If it's 8 or less, it's $50 per inquiry to get removed. If it's 9, between 9 and 20, it's $450 flat rate. So, and that will be removed less than 15 days. And like a lot of people out here, inquiry removal, I will not place a fraud alert on your credit report to get that done. Right? You won't have a fraud alert on your credit report. A lot of people that do inquiry removal, they will place that fraud alert on there. So someone asked me or stated that the husband and them, I think, have, was it 11 credit cards? It popped up and went off. The number of credit cards that you have is not an option. If you have 11 credit cards and the balance that you owe on it is 30% interest rate or less, that shows you are very responsible, right? So those credit cards, like if it's a $5,000 balance or credit limit, you will want your balance $1,500 or below. 7% or below is ideal, right? Uh, if it was $150 or below or zero, that's even better. Never close credit cards. They're just showing you're a responsible person. But if you want to, if you have high balances on there, then it's showing irresponsibly. And in some cases, if people have the income, um, okay, that's great. 3% is good too. And they're looking to buy a house. Sometimes I will get those lines deleted off of their credit report. Um, but I don't always recommend that because, that could be good payment history, which is 35% of your credit report that's showing. And another strategy I use, if I say, no, we don't want to delete this line. You pay on time as agreed for 5 years on this line, even though it's high balance, but I don't want to delete it off your credit report. But how would you like if I showed you how to get an extra $200 to $600 out of your paycheck to get a real debt elimination payoff strategy for $49? And I say, yeah, sure. I said, okay, you have to get a business kit because an employee only has 15 tax deductions. When you get this business kit, uh, okay, Vincent, I'll answer in a minute. When you get the business kit, now you got 475. Why is that a big deal? Well, now you can pay less in your taxes, which means you'll give yourself a pay raise, more money in income. Then when it's time, okay, well, that's a different thing to get a fraud alert. So when it's time for you to now file for your income tax at the end of the year, because you have more tax deduction, if you're paying back, you'll pay less. And if you're getting back, you'll get back more. So you win on both ends. Now, Captain, it's $49 one time. The website, I put the information in when I finish exercising, is www.moneymindsetmoves.com. You enroll, you'll see my business, LD, lifestyle design, financial coaching. That's www.moneymindsetmoves.com. It's a one-time investment, not a cost, or it's not spending. It's investment is something that's going to help you mentally, intellectually, financially, spiritually, right? Have to invest in yourself. $49.99. And then monthly, because you have to have these business tax deductions. And in order to claim them throughout the year, you have to have the business kit throughout the year to have the tax deduction throughout the year. Only $34.95 every month. And I show you what I call W-4 wealth, right? Employee can only claim allowances on their paycheck. Person that has this business kit can claim business deductions, right? And so I know I'm breathing hard now, getting up to my 19 minutes on this bike. And so you have to have the monthly plan to get the monthly and yearly benefits, right? So it's called allowances, and it's also called adjustments on your W-4. All right, don't take my word for it. Go to Google, put in 2019 W-4, look at those pages. Right under where you enter your address information, page 2 says adjustments. You're an employee, you don't get these. You're a part of this business kit, you get them. Give yourself a pay raise. All right, back to Vincent. Vincent, if I told people how to remove inquiries for free, or just told you on this video, then why would people pay me to do it? That wouldn't make sense, would it? So, I won't tell you my secret sauce or tell you how I do it, but I will tell you my prices, my money back guarantee, and what to do if you want my services to get it done. So that answers that question. Now, my payment pricing. I used to, be honest with you, I used to get aggravated when people would ask me, hey, after I looked at their credit report, do you have a payment plan? I'm like, wow, I just looked at your credit report. You have 15 collections, 320 late days, a repossession, and I'm supposed to trust you to pay me? And they'll tell me, well, I paid a credit agency or company $1,000 and they didn't do anything. Well, hey, it's the same situation that could be on my end, right? I can fix your credit. And now I'm the 16th person that you didn't pay as agreed. Because remember, I viewed your credit report. But I got to thinking. I said, well, some people might not have let's say if I quoted you $650, they might not have the $650 up front. Now I can show them how to get out of that paycheck. They can save and pay. Or what I could do is just charge them per credit agency, right? Meaning that I have to get deletions or removals or reversal from Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion for you. So I'll just pay you one at a time, and I work on one bureau at a time, right? Um, and so that way, neither one of us had a fear of losing our money or our return on investment for those prices. All I can tell you is that my name is on the line, my credibility is on the line, so I'm not trying to scam anybody out of money. If I do, that means I get no repeat customers and no repeat money. So I'm not trying to get out of business. So hey, stay tuned. I'm gonna really get my workout in. I appreciate you having some issues. Okay, Captain Ahab, I will, when I end this video, I put the direct link in the comments. How's that? And you should be able to go directly to it. So give me a couple seconds. I got 2 minutes on this ride, and I'm gonna hit the X button. And if I have to go YouTube Live more. I really enjoyed the interaction, so I will. And I used to just upload. Thank you so much, Captain Ahab. Man, I love those sunglasses. That profile pic. Where are you at? Florida? Hawaii? Somewhere on the beach? Yeah, they fly. Oh man, you in Dallas. Man, what's going on in Dallas? God, hey, let's get me there so I can do a credit and cash flow conference. And man, you can find the people. Those who are in Vegas, okay. You can find the people. I sure will find the time. Get in Dallas or even Vegas. Thank you so much, Storm. Thank you so much. So let me get out. Let me get my workout on. Health is wealth, right? And time is money. So, Captain, I will put that link in the video. Anyone else interested? Let me train you on W4 Wealth. Get your credit and your cash flow together for 2019. Banks will lend money, limited. Credit unions will too. So take time right now while prices are dropping, the lowest they've ever been, to get that credit and cash flow up because the opportunities will be here. And you want to position yourself to